Guys, it's Miss Sarah from the West Bank Boys and Girls Club, and this week we're talking about all the awesome stuff that's in the rainforest. And I know that it rains a lot here in Louisiana, so we hear that noise a lot. But guess what? There's a way for you to bring the rain inside, and that is to make a rain stick. And to make that, you need a used paper towel holder. You can also do this with toilet paper, but the longer it is, the more sound it'll make. Next up, you need a dry grain. So I've got lentils with me right now. You can use rice, you can use beans, you can use anything dry. It needs to be dry so it doesn't get all gross in there. Next up, you need something to cover the ends of your rain stick. I personally like aluminum foil because of the crinkly noise that it can make. You can also use paper, you can use cardboard, like the brown kind of cardboard if it bends around. You can use plastic wrap, you can use pretty much anything to cover the two ends right here. And to do that covering, you need rubber bands. And then the last thing you need is something for all of your dry goods to hit on the inside. So what I'm gonna use today is paper clips because that's what I have in my office. You can use toothpicks, you can use pipe cleaners, anything to slow it down to make this hole not so empty. And so what I'm gonna show you how to do is to put paper clips in there, but for whatever you use your imagination to get it all in there. So what I did to create little holes is use a push pin, and I undid a paper clip just like this. And I'm going to put the paper clip all the way through for holes on both sides. So now, look, I've got a paper clip that goes all the way through the rain stick. So I'm gonna keep doing this and come back to you. All right, guys, so I have made paper clips go through this. Do you see all the different lines in there? So when we put the lentils or the rice or the beans or whatever you're using into the toilet paper or the paper towel holder, when we move it, it'll hit that and it'll slow it down and it'll make some really cool noises. So there's one thing that I always do with my crafts, and I've got to put some glitter on it. You can decorate yours too, but that doesn't change anything about the sound it makes. So I'm gonna go away, put some glitter on this and come back. All right, guys, I put a lot of glitter on my rain stick. So now we're ready to make some noise. So what you need to do is to make sure whatever you're putting on the ends is the right shape. So I'm just gonna tear mine or make it close to what it needs to be. So what you do is you take your first piece, crinkle it up, do whatever you need to do, and then secure it with a rubber band. Next up, now that this is all covered, make sure there are no holes. You take your dry goods, whether it's your rice, your beans, your lentils, lots of other things. And you put it in. There you go, let's see. I'm gonna check it out down there. Sounds like it could use a little bit more rain. All right. So you can put as little or as much as you want to, and know that if you make these with different things, they're gonna sound differently. So my lentils are gonna sound different than if you make it with rice, or if you make it with beans, or if you make it with anything else you have at home. All right, so now that I've filled it all up, I'm going to cover the other end. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. Make sure we can see that glitter and sparkle. And then wrap the rubber band around it. Make sure it's nice and tight because you don't wanna make a huge mess at home when you use your rain stick. So this is what we've got, and what you need to do is just slowly turn it. I'm doing it pretty fast. Whoop. 4. If you have a big tube, kind of like a gift wrapping tube, you can also make that with this. And the longer the tube, the longer the noise. All right, guys. Well, I hope you make your rain stick at home. And I will see you next week.